Hey, she just wouldn't pick up the phone.
But the floors, that's a problem.
No, it's cold, dude.
It's annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but actually
so-
kind of looks sick because the concrete. I'm like,
Right,
oh, this looks like a
totally.
little industrial.
Today, we're talking about the Fuji X-E5. Now this camera, I was skeptical when it first got announced, but I gotta say, I think my mind might be changed. So, let's see.
And I was like, maybe we could like bring our furniture here now and just like design this.
That would be a great idea. Today we're here with Grace.
Hi.
And we are looking at the Fuji X-E5. Now, I'll admit, this camera, when it came out, I was a bit skeptical. I didn't really know where it lined up in the Fuji catalog of current cameras, but I recently got to try this one out while I was in Portugal, and I think my mind has changed. Or has it?
Oh my god.
The first video we did together, Pedro, we crushed it, first of all. But we shot it on like, well, I shot it on like phone, GoPro, like really shittily, but whatever. And it has like over 100,000 views. Shoe covers. Safety first. These look foolish, but arguably are the most logical thing to save that guy, the psych wall. Perfect. Alright, let's just warm up with some simple shots here. I have a pretty wide, I'm still figuring out this camera. Even though all Fuji cameras are basically the same, they're not. Like, they have their differences, and so switching from body to body, oh, wow, that's awesome. There's little nuances that I just need to find where things are, different dials, different settings, all that kind of stuff. Wow, but the colors are crazy. Turn a little bit towards me, Grace, this way. Oh, that's rad. I love that. That's so sick. Okay. 1 second, let me just have a look at a couple of these. That's so sick. Like, out the camera.
Yeah.
I can just hand these to you.
No, I know.
They're good to go. It's so fucked.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
a lot.
That's a sick one.
Come on.
Anyway, I'm
Obsessed.
happy with that. Let's go home.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Right.
Some posing ideas. I love, with this outfit, I love that one. That's really cool. I love any of these like leaning up against the wall. Very relaxed. Those are cool. This is cool for that one too.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do this one first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna change my lens actually. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the, I think it's the 35. Let me see. Yeah. So I have a 35 f2. This is another really common lens that I like to try out on any Fuji body that I test out. It's a relatively small lens, but it's f2, which in my opinion makes it a great portrait style lens on a crop sensor body, because 35 on a crop sensor is around 50. And so that, and 50 millimeters is and 50 millimeters is a very good fastball down the middle focal length that just looks really satisfying and easy. I'm gonna do some of these, Grace. I'm gonna do some of, there's actually maybe like something like this. There's actually not a ton with this tightness, but whatever. We'll just play with it and see what we get. This I like. We'll start with the one with the hips. And come out from the wall just a bit. Spins. I mean, the compression that you get at 85 is just unmatched. Wow. Oh, I took one picture. Let me show you the colors. So cool.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that
So
crazy?
good, yeah.
Now, as a reminder, I am shooting on JPEG and RAW, but the pictures that you see on the screen are the JPEG version with your film recipe baked in. And the film recipe that I'm using is my favorite film recipe. I'll put a link to my video on that recipe somewhere on here. I use it all the time. It's basically based on classic chrome, the film simulation, with a bit of a white balance shift. And it is my bread and butter for almost every single picture I shoot with Fuji cameras. So, we'll do a few more, obviously, just to have them. Oh, it's gorgeous. Stunning. 1 second here. Yep. Oh, gorgeous. So good. Oh, it's beautiful. Good stuff. I think I might buy this camera. I might even put it on its side, actually, and get you from that side to kind of like be on your side and lean on it like this. Like that?
Yeah.
Let's try that. Oh, that is so cool. Shut up. Now, the closest camera in the Fuji lineup that everyone is comparing this to is the X-T50. People actually also compare this to the X106, but in my opinion, that's not the best comparison because the X106, although a very similar body shape and style, is a fixed lens camera, whereas the X-E5 is interchangeable lens. So I understand why they're similar body shape, but in terms of usability, they're in two different camps. But the X-T50 is an interchangeable lens camera that has the same 40 megapixel sensor. So the question is, which one is a better purchase? The X-E5 is a little bit more expensive let me tell you, the X-E5 for the body only is about $100 more expensive than the X-T50, and you're getting pretty much the same camera. There's a few small gimmicks in the X-E5 that you don't get in the X-T50, but effectively speaking, it's the same camera. For anything useful, megapixels, pictures, video specs, they're the same.
I love working with Josh. Now the pressure's on me because he's watching me, so I can't say anything bad about him. No, I'm kidding. We've shot together like 5 or 6 times now, and everything's been great. He's a really good listener, so whenever I have input or if I say I want to bring an outfit, like he'll work around it. So I really value that. Being a model, sometimes photographers have an agenda and they stick to it, which is fine. In certain shoots, when you're paid to be there, that's your job to listen, but it makes the shoot a lot more fun when the photographers are open to input.
Now, the one thing I will say, which I read a comment about online, is how close the sensor is for the viewfinder switch. I'm not really sure what that's called, but the sensor beside the viewfinder that basically recognizes whether or not your eye is up at the viewfinder or if it's not and you're looking at the screen. It's really close to the viewfinder and the film simulation dial, so you actually end up covering that a lot, and when you cover it, you turn off the screen because the camera thinks that your eye is looking through the viewfinder. That is not in the best placement, in my opinion. I don't really know where else they could have put it, but it's not ideal, especially with the film simulation dial, which is kind of like the coolest dial on the whole camera, is placed on the camera. Just food for thought. Yep. Gorge. The only thing that I find with Fuji cameras sometimes is that they just can't keep up with how many shots I want to take subsequently. And so I look back and I'm like, oh, eyes are closed. Oh, motion blur. Oh, eyes are closed again. But on another camera system that I'm more used to, like my Sony, I can just like reload and rapid fire so much quicker. It's crazy. I will say that one of the most obvious changes that you're going to notice between the X-T50 and the X-E5 is that the X-T50 has a thicker thumb grip around the actual portion where you hold the camera to shoot an image. I love a thicker grip on the camera. That's a weird thing to say out loud. For me, the X-T50 would be a big winner in that space. I love the body shape and size of the X-E5, very much like I love the X106, but you guys know on this channel that I do love a larger body overall. And so for me, the larger grip on the X-T50 is a winner. Great light, wow, oh my god. Do some fun framing here with the chair. You know, what's funny is like some of the stuff that people think comes really naturally to me when working with models is actually not natural at all. And if you've watched any of my previous videos about posing or working with models, you would know that I started out as a very shy, introverted person overall, let alone working with models. And over time, over literally hundreds, if not thousands, of shoots and hours working with people and putting myself out there and taking risks and all of those things, now it looks like all that stuff comes naturally. And it goes a really long way because when I approach a set and when I approach a model, when I approach a photo shoot, I can really break that barrier and make anyone feel comfortable within seconds with all those tools that took me years and years and years to learn. All right, Grace, you ready? Let's go. I still go back to that other lens. I can't believe how much I really want that 23 today. It's crazy. I love it.
What is it about it that causes you to do it so much?
You know, sometimes in certain spaces, certain objectives, certain models, you gravitate towards different lenses and different focal lengths, and there's not really, I would say, a reason. It's more so just a feeling that you have as you go along with the day, with the shoot. You can kind of sense, like, you know what, 35 is not working today, or 85 isn't working today. I really am if you feel like you're gravitating towards something, there probably is a reason why, and today for me, that's the 23, and it could be the space, probably is the space that we're working with, but also really just what I want to show off with this camera. 23 feels the most appropriate. Alright, I'm going to divulge a pretty advanced tip for photography, is when your camera is set to matrix metering, which is most likely what your camera is set to, the metering mode is how your camera is going to read light in the entire scene. Now, one pro tip is that when the outfit that the model is wearing is predominantly black, you're introducing more black or dark parts to the image. And therefore, the camera is going to read more of the scene as being underexposed because there's black in the shot, and you might find that it will overexpose the image just a bit, especially in the highlights, to try and counteract that underexposed feeling of the blacks. Now, it doesn't always happen in digital camera world with where we are at and the sensors we have today. You can most likely fix all that in post, but it is a really good note to think about when your outfit is wearing a predominantly black or white outfit on the opposite end. The camera might read the whole scene just a bit differently, especially black against the white background, big contrast. But besides that, it looks sick.
Oh yeah, love.
I know. I can't get over the shadow fall off is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's great. See what I mean? My finger gets like on that sensor non-stop and it keeps blocking the screen. That needs to move. Like, that's really annoying. You know what I mean? Like, I can't go anywhere. That's cool. I swear to God, I'm gonna crash it. There we go. That actually bounced a lot. It's cool. I'm shooting black and white for these. So yeah, now I'm on that second custom film recipe dial, whatever, which I have set to black and white. I believe I have it set to the Acros yellow filter. In my experience, the Acros yellow looks amazing for skin tones, and I'm bouncing some of this window light back onto Grace's face. Right now we have the gold side of the reflector facing Grace. I really don't care. I actually like the gold. Bit of a hot take. I think it adds a nice bronze color to the skin tone. It's black and white anyways, doesn't really matter, but should look nice and balanced with the window light behind her. Let's see. Kind of obsessed. Good stuff. That's great. That's perfect. Let's just get you to stand up. I'll get a few more black and white somewhere just to have a variety. Can I get you to just maybe stand right here? I'll be there somewhere. And just kind of like play with this a bit. That facing me. If it sounds like I'm shooting really fast, it's because I literally am, just so that the camera can keep up with what I'm shooting. I'm finding that I'm missing some frames because the camera seems to be like reloading and not showing me my actual image quick enough, if that makes sense. The X-T50, well, actually the X-E5 has this film simulation dial that looks amazing. They have a window for it. It looks like it's a dedicated feature. But the funny thing is it has 2 less spots on the dial compared to the X-T50. The X-T50 has 12 spots for film sims on that dial. The X-E5 only has 10. That being said, though, the X-E5 has 3 custom spots, FS1, FS2, and FS3, and those you can bake in custom film recipes and just toggle between those. And that's what we're using today. Right now, I'm on FS1 with my custom film recipe baked into that, but I also have FS2 baked into it that is a black and white preset that I also love to use. And having that option to switch between custom film recipes as opposed to just the different film sims, I think is a really useful tool. And so I love having this dial on here. That's insane. Brilliant, yes. Just pivot your left foot so it's facing like pivot your whole body. No, sorry, I meant like actually move it. I meant pivot your right. Sorry, my fault. Gorgeous. Yes. Shut up. Oh. Yes. Yes. Love that. Oh, these are stupid. Here, let me show you. I love taking up space. Like, it's so fun in the frame. I'll crop that early, but like, that's such a fun.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me go back a few. Hold on a second. But those are cool.
Yeah. That's sick.
Yeah, let's definitely do more of these. I'm obsessed. It's like a Levi's campaign, which we already
Yes.
did. My hand is slipping off this camera. The grip is not thick enough. Look, you can't even see the grip. That's how small it is. I want a grip that like is like that around my camera. This is too small. It's like only one finger fits on here. My other anyways, so, Grace, as always.
Thank you.
Grace crushed it. Make sure you guys go give Grace a follow over on Instagram. We love her. I love her. She's an amazing model to work with always. And on a camera like this, as you can see, you can get some really amazing portraits out the gate. Like all the images that you saw in this video today were JPEG, straight out of camera, no edits at all. And with predominantly this very small 23mm pancake lens. So if you guys like this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and the like button and leave a comment down below on what you want to see more of Grace on this channel. But until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.
How'd that feel? Amazing. Good stuff. I love this lens. This lens is like, well, on paper, the worst out of all three that we have here today. It's not bad at all, and I am having the most fun with it. Probably maybe because I actually just love this focal length lens for portraits right now. It's very much my style, but I am really enjoying it. And also, it is the most compact. The one thing about a smaller body like the X-E5 compared to other cameras in the Fuji lineup like the X-T50 or the X-T5 is that the smaller the body, the more front-heavy a larger lens is going to feel. Whereas on a larger body, a larger lens is going to be more proportionate. So that's why I say a pancake lens is most likely going to be your first lens that you pick up if you get a camera like the X-E5. Cute. Those are adorable. Yeah, we should definitely do that here with all the colors and stuff. That'd be really cute.